Hi everyone, today's video is going to be about why a bigger cage is better for guinea pigs. So right now you're looking at the Zoo Zone 2 cage, and this is a very typical pet shop cage. It's small, it's plastic and doesn't provide much room at all, and you can barely fit anything inside it. So I'm going to be showing you what this cage looks like when it's set up, and then I'm going to be showing you what a larger cage looks like when it's set up. So obviously the first thing that any cage needs is bedding. So right here I've got some wood shavings, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the cage. So now that we've got the bedding in, I'm going to start putting the other items inside the cage. So the first thing that you need is obviously a house, and I have just chose this one for the video. You can probably get 2 guinea pigs in here comfortably, maybe 3 at a push. So I'm just going to go and put this inside the cage. As you can see already, it's taken up almost half the cage. Then you may want to provide your guinea pigs with some tunnels to run through. So here I've just got another tunnel. Let's just pop that there. Then obviously you're going to need a food bowl. So here's just a regular ceramic food bowl, and I'm going to put that over here. Then you may want some things for your guinea pigs to chew. So here I just have some sanitised pine cones. Just chuck those in. And finally you'll need a water bottle. So that can just go on the side of the cage. So now I have put all of the items in the cage, and as you can see, the cage has very limited space. It's very crammed, and there's no room for the guinea pigs to run around or do anything because there is just no space and it's just not big enough. So I have just put Oreo and Millie in here, and as you can see, with them in there, it has become very crowded. They can't run around, they can't display their natural behaviours, and they've just gone straight into the hidey house because they haven't really got anything else to do. And it's likely if you have a small cage, your guinea pigs are just going to sleep all day because they haven't really got anything else to do. And what kind of life is that? It's a boring one. And if your pets are bored, they're going to make very boring pets, and if they're boring pets, you're not really going to want to take care of them. So having a small cage is really not ideal, and there are many better options than just having a pet shop cage. So now I am going to do a size comparison between this pet shop cage and this CNC cage. So here is the pet shop cage and here is the CNC cage. As you can see, there is so much more room for plenty of hidey houses, wicker baskets, logs, and so much more. You can just provide your guinea pigs with such a wide variety of different hidey houses and tunnels and just loads of things to do, and they still have the room to run around, which is great. Whereas with a pet shop cage like this, you just can't do that, and you just don't have enough room to give them all of the things that they need and all the enrichment that makes them happy. So I do have 2 males living in here, but this is a really large cage, so you wouldn't need something this big. It's just because I have the room to provide them with this that I do that. But honestly, you don't need anything as big as this for 2 males. It's just better if you can provide them with the space because they will really benefit having it. But honestly, they don't need anything this big. I mean, something half the size of this would be great for 2 males, but the more you can provide them with, the better. Even if you don't have the room for a cage as large as the one I have for Pudsey and Badger, that's completely fine because you can do something on a smaller scale to fit in your home. So here is Bramley's cage, and in terms of CNC cages, this is a 4x2. So I'm not sure on the measurements in centimetres, but it is a 4x2 in CNC cage terms. So this is still a great size for 1 to 2 guinea pigs, and it can provide them with enough room. Obviously bigger is better, but a 2x4 is still great and so much better than a pet shop cage. So this is about 1/3 of Pudsey and Badger's cage, but like I said, it's still great and so much better than a pet shop cage. And this is about 2 times as big as the pet shop cage I was using as an example earlier, and I think it might actually be a little bit bigger than that, but it's still so much bigger than that, so anything like this is a better alternative to a pet shop cage. If for some reason you can't get hold of CNC cages or you don't really like them, that's not a problem because there are so many other alternatives. You can put your guinea pigs in a playhouse. You can use an outdoor run as an indoor run because they're often very spacious. You can build your own. There's so many different things you can do and the possibilities are just endless. So the advantages of having a large cage, I like your guinea pigs, will be much more fun to watch because they have more space to run around and display their natural behaviours, which will make them all in all much more fun to watch and much more interesting. Another advantage is that you can purchase more items to go inside the cage. This includes wicker baskets, tunnels, houses and so much more. Another advantage is that it's much more healthy for your guinea pigs to have a large space because they will be running around and doing more exercise. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and I will see you next time. Bye!